So if Rollins loses, like I said earlier, what does Rollins do at SummerSlam? I feel like he's going to have to face whoever shows up and costs him the match here. I could see the Wyatt Six showing up and doing something to f with Seth, and then you got Rollins and Uncle Howdy at SummerSlam. That might sound silly, but who else is Rollins going to work with, y'all? Give me examples. I want them. If Rollins loses at Money in the Bank, who is his SummerSlam opponent? It has to be somebody. He ain't going to be left off the card. And who else on Raw do they have that's a big enough opponent for SummerSlam that wouldn't be just like a normal Raw match? Because at this point, Rollins can work with anybody on the Raw roster, and it would just be a Raw match. What is pay-per-view worthy? What's SummerSlam worthy if it's not going to be a title match? Are you following my train of thought here? He's got to do something. So in my mind, he was either going to be in the triple threat, and the world title match is going to be a triple threat with Rollins involved, or he's going to be working with somebody else. What I don't see happening is him winning the championship and then dropping it to Gunther. It could be Rollins and Gunther. I suppose Gunther came out at the end of this and got between the two of them. So when I saw the three of them there, I'm like, I really like my SummerSlam idea of having a triple threat. But when you have a stip like you do at Money in the Bank, I don't know how you get to that now. So looking at all the different variables here and the different possibilities, who in the chat thinks that Rollins winning the belt and dropping it to Gunther sounds like a realistic thing WWE does in 2024? Just doesn't to me. So he's losing, which means he cannot challenge for the world title for the rest of the year, which is in a way good, because now it gives you don't have to explain why he's not in the world title picture. This is the problem they had with Undertaker way back in the days, because you can't really justify not giving him title shots because he never loses. So what do? You distract us with multiple different opponents, monsters, giants, all different type of people that he has all of these feuds with to distract him from the championship, so they don't have to on TV try to explain to the fans why the most dominant person in the company never gets championship shots. And with Seth Rollins, this is a world champion. This is a guy that is a main eventer. He's nothing else other than a main eventer. He is always going to be in the title mix. He's never going to suffer enough losses that's going to knock him so far down the ladder that he's not within arm's reach of a title shot at all times. So he has to work with somebody big. It can't just be Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. This ain't 2016, So who's he going to work with? What's he going to do? What's going to happen? It's got to be Wyatt Six. It's got to be Wyatt Six. I think it's Seth Rollins and fucking Uncle Howdy at SummerSlam. That's my bold ass prediction right there.